Thank you for your purchase of the Gold Series Timer Controller. This is an instructional video on how to install, wire, and set up the Gold Series Timer Controller, or GST. Camfil APC's GST is a user-friendly controller for dust collectors. This intuitive controller will give you key information to inform you on how your dust collector is operating and provide you with options on pulse cleaning your filters that can be customized for your processes and operation. The Gold Series Timer Controller is designed to be mounted in most industrial environments. Its NEMA 4 enclosure allows it to be mounted outdoors as well as in dusty environments. It is advised to install your GST in a location near the dust collector in preparation to be wired to the solenoid valves up on the collector. Camfil APC recommends mounting on a wall adjacent to the collector no further than 20 feet to minimize vibrations to the controller. You may choose to mount the GST on the leg or structure of the dust collector if a wall within the appropriate distance is not available. Do not install these controllers in hazardous environments without suitable protection. Do not install this unit in an area of high vibration. Do not install this unit close to strong magnetic fields. Do not install conduit entries in the top of the controller. Conduit entries should always enter the bottom of the enclosure to avoid moisture from entering the controller. Improper installation will void the warranty. Once the GST is securely located, begin wiring the GST to the solenoids. Refer to the corresponding wiring diagrams in the back of your IOM manual for proper wiring of controller. Note that the GST comes with a 10-pin or 20-pin timer module, and there is additional space in the enclosure for adding more timer modules if necessary. Connect the dust collector controller to a utility power source which ranges from 110 to 250 alternating current voltage, 50 to 60 Hz. This unit should be installed on its own 15-amp circuit. Do not connect this unit to a power source that is subjected to large switched loads, such as electric motors, compressors, electric tools, etc. Do not connect this unit to a converter or inverter type power source. Make sure that the circuit that you're working with is turned off before you make these connections. Serious injury may result if you do not take the proper safety precautions. For power input, using the supplied wiring terminals, connect the hot or high side of the incoming power source to terminal L. Connect the neutral or additional 240-volt line to the terminal labeled N. Now, wire the solenoid valves to the first solenoid output module. If you have greater than 10 solenoids, wire to the additional solenoid output modules. You will run one common and one ground wire per solenoid box. Next, terminate one control wire for each solenoid you have on the dust collector. Now, run pneumatic tubing from the pressure taps located on the GST to the dust collector. Run one to the dirty or high pressure side and one to the clean or low pressure side as labeled in the controller and on the unit. These will monitor the differential pressure across your dust collection system. The GST controller allows the user to simply enable or disable the cleaning on the outside of the controller, while a main power switch is inside the cabinet. To further define operating parameters such as on-demand or continuous cleaning and more, please follow along. The GST user interface includes a custom LCD display with backlight and a 5-button membrane keypad. The display allows users to view filter differential pressure and active alarms and adjust system settings. When disabled, the display will appear red, while white and black when the cleaning system is enabled. The front label of the controller notes standard factory programmed settings, simple setup, and alarm instructions, as well as a QR code that will give you direct access to the IOM manual. In Run or Enabled mode, the display will show real-time differential pressure, or DP readings, and cleaning system status. Differential pressure rises as the dust load increases in the collector. Cleaning helps to reduce this pressure and extend filter life. But there is an alarm indicating high pressure, noting a filter change will soon be required. If an alarm occurs, the display backlight will turn red, and an alarm and the parameter in alarm will flash. Alarms will relieve once programmed operational set points are achieved. Pressing the next key will navigate to the next available reading on a non-alarm screen. Press the Setup key to enter Setup mode. Here, the display will show system settings. The user can navigate through all available settings by pressing the next key. Ability to edit settings is password protected. The first time a user attempts to edit a setting, the word Login will be scrolled across the display, followed by a password value. Entering the correct password will allow editing settings for 5 minutes, after which the user will be automatically logged out. In Edit mode, the display backlight will turn red to indicate the value is being edited. Use the up and down arrow keys to adjust the value. Press the Enter key to save the value, or press the Setup key to exit Edit mode without saving any changes. Using the setup method indicated previously, navigate to the Cleaning Mode screen and select On Demand or Continuous depending on your operational needs. On-demand cleaning allows for pulse cleaning only between the high and low set points. These are factory programmed at 1.5 inch and 2 inch, but can be set by the user. Cleaning only between these points can help to conserve energy and extend the life of your filters. Continuous cleaning may be required to ensure process stability, operate through long hours, or improve the life of difficult dust types. Along with setting the style of cleaning, pulse duration and time between pulses can be changed by the user if the operation requires it. Additional offline cleaning cycles can be set up by the user as required. These cleaning cycles occur when the system is shut off, allowing for the filters to be pulsed without incoming airflow, removing as much dust as possible. Additional features such as pulse cycle counting, solenoid diagnostics, hours of use, calibration of differential pressure, and more exist with this latest controller. Please review the IOM manual with the controller by scanning the QR code, and for further information, contact your Camfil representative.